So as a blood donor ambassador, when they do the blood drives, at different locations, I go and assist with intake. So when the donor comes in, I register the donor. Any like information they might have about the process, I'll explain the process to them, and I also assist in after the donation when they may need water, some sort of beverage or something to eat because they have snacks there, and or if one of the technicians might need me in any capacity.
With the Service Armed Forces Division, and with them, on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm actually on MEPS at Fort Meade, and there I'm briefing the families on the emergency services that they can, well, if they have to utilize, that I can help them with or give them information on. I kind of make sure that we have the correct information. Once their newly enlisted service member has gone away, I call, verify information, make sure everything's good, and the event and emergency takes place. And then I also work at the Veterans Treatment Corp, and there I'm just doing clientele intake, any defendants that need any help from the Red Cross. Those are actually separate cases, so we get the information, we input them into the system, try to help them when
disasters that happened in Baltimore City, and I made client calls to people that had fires, and we were offering emotional support. And then when I retired, knowing that I'm not going to sit around, I got involved then. I started really deploying. I've gone to many deployments, some local, some national, and taken on the position in the last year and a half of the regional lead for the disaster mental health. I do Service Armed Forces connection workshops as well, so I'm busy.
Well, when I lived in Liberia, West Africa, with my family, and in 1989 the Civil War broke out, and we came here in 1990 as refugees, and the Red Cross and the St. Mary's Church of Philadelphia was the one that assisted us with furniture, car, some job placement and whatnot. So that was in 1990.
What keeps me involved, I think, is I always tell people this is an amazing chapter. I know this is our volunteer dinner. They're obviously recognizing people, but this region is just amazing. And I talk to a lot of people from other regions, and I don't hear that the level of support we have. We are one Red Cross, and volunteers are treated like staff. Staff respects the volunteers, we respect the staff, and we're an amazing team.
Well, I mean, meeting the different people, because we're always at a different location. You hear stories about why people are donating, the reasons they're donating. Not all the time you hear, but most of the time people will tell you why they're donating and for what reason they're doing. So I like that experience, talking to the people, getting to know their stories and why they're doing what they do.
But it's like you get to know these people, and it's like all of them to me have been like great people, amazing people, very funny people, a lot of them, and it's just I look forward to going back there, every other Tuesday working with them, because it's like you want to see their progress. Okay, how are you doing? This week, how are your kids? Some people, how's your cat doing? Like, how's your, kind of building that relationship with them.
And I'm here because I love it. I keep recruiting people. I tell people I'm a cheerleader for the Red Cross. I actually recruited somebody sitting in the seat next to me on a plane last year.
Wow. I
found out he had just graduated with a social work degree, and I said, hey, I got an opportunity for you. He signed up. I trained him a couple weeks later. So to keep saying respect, I can't say that enough, because it's the level of respect we have for each other that is just really, in my opinion, crucial to this operation. And we do have the respect for one another.
I think you should, if you have a chance and if you have the time, you should volunteer, because as far as a blood donation, as a blood donor ambassador, you're saving lives, with it's like to me, I look at it as a puzzle, and you're just part of that puzzle in the scheme of things. So you're just helping the process. So even if you don't do you're not a blood donation, you could, do outreach just anywhere you can, like play it. So basically, you play it forward. You get assistance, and once you get on your feet, you play it forward.
Definitely do it. I feel like when it comes to volunteering for the Red Cross, there's something for everybody. And like, I can only speak for veterans, but if you're, let's say, a young veteran, you did your time and you got out young, I would definitely support it, going in, even if it's not with service to armed forces, that satisfaction of still helping people, even if you're just doing something, coming in a couple times a week. Like, I feel like the greatest thing you can offer is your time.